Hope everything is working fine. And I'm gonna probably not talk too loud as much after the insanity. That was a lot of fun. That was Genshin earlier today. So now we're moving on to Wuwa, where we are gonna play some. We're gonna do more on it, I guess. Alright. So, we last left off. The last time I live streamed Wuwa was just doing the story, which was during the Cedar story, so 2.2 basically, with Cardicea. Now we're gonna do some. I'm gonna try to grind this game, I guess. Nail/image link. Well. Yep, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and save it to the PS5 live streams. I believe we're now at 15, if I check. Where's my playlist at? The last live stream we did was over here. Yeah, so we're now at our 15th live stream, and I have to do some of these events at some point. I haven't even unlocked Whimpering Wastes yet, and should probably do some of other D's as well. But yeah. Gonna try to see if I can continue to get more on the Alright. Think we're good? I was playing like a lot of other games. I got like Star Rail Zealous and even Asphalt Legends Unite done and out of the way before I started this stream. But yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and find the Yeah, no one really seems to care about Wuwa content nowadays. Probably because the only source of content people tend to do is just drama, because that's what most Kurobots and most toxic Kurobots and Hoyoshos tend to do nowadays. I'm looking at those people. Not a lot of people tend to want to enjoy their games in peace when they just want to spite over the other ones. Probably the reason why I was apparent on not wanting to to interact with the community there. That's a counter. Fight Club.
Sentinel protection. Together we stand.
A lot of these are havoc damage increases. Makes you think that this entire set is meant for Cantarella.
Dark forces approach. Be on guard. Together we stand.
Ow.
Together we stand. The path is arduous. Shielding others is my true thing.
Are you gonna get Zanny? Yeah. Though my first priority is to get Shorekeeper, and then I'm gonna hard save for Zanny. Yeah. Why are most of the one cost echoes from that set? Is there like a small amount of? Okay. Thank you. Finally got one of these pieces. There's not a lot of for this, and I'm grinding this echo set just because of. I'm grinding this echo set just for freaking Arrow Rover. Whatever.
I'll be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
I'm gonna try for a Catalyst too, yeah. I'm gonna try to for SCRS one, yeah. Alright. Good thing with artifact loadouts, which... Oh, flipping out. Alright, Gust Awoken. One of these. I need more of those. Crap. Sure. I'll level this one up. I guess that piece is alright, but I do have another one that I could try to using. It is so hard to get more. Where's the echoes again? Yeah, only 10. Odd. Anyway. Do I really even need that piece set? No. Alright. There we go. But yeah, the number one priority I gotta do is definitely Cantarella's story quest, so we'll definitely work on that right now. Though, I think it's probably more fitting to switch to the proper rover for this.
I'll be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
I get that it's said that, I gotta run that set too. Let's batch merge it. I have like a lot of pieces that I want to throw away. way too much of those. Nope. Why fusion? Ooh, okay. That's not too bad. Alright, let's get to work. There we go. Resident speaking. Begin.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future. I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
I'll probably go back to the Havoc set. I'm gonna just do Havoc over for now. And convert is a go. And yeah. Alright. SOS. The message feels cryptic, and the bizarre formatting gives you an uneasy feeling.
Night of Remembrance. Is that another special event in Eglatown?
Oh, that is loud. Oh, God.
And this message, is it a prank? Or is there more to this?
The longer you stare at the message, the more the words seem to twist and distort, heightening your unease.
What's this smell? Nope, I can't take it. Gotta take a break. Ew. Why do I still smell it down here? Wait. This weird frequency. It's coming from that message. My head. So dizzy. I'm gonna lie down. Just holler if you need me.
Looks like we've been hit by the weird frequency in that message.
Yep.
I should check out what's going on in Eglatown.
Let's do it. A fleeting night's dream. Here we go. Well, we gotta go find the Night of Remembrance. Yo.
Bells chime, spirits awake, mask up for the ghost parade. Welcome, dear guest. Are you here for the Night of Remembrance?
What is the Night of
It's
Remembrance?
the only night in a year when the lost souls return to the mortal realm. Wear your mask and blend into this special gathering. You never know who or what might be hiding behind the mask.
Okay.
Well, that's a plain reaction. Can't scare you, huh? All right, let me explain it properly. The Night of Remembrance is an annual festival in Eglatown, dedicated to honouring those who have passed. When night falls, people dress up like ghosts and join in a variety of activities. And, oh dear.
Why the normal
I can't
talk?
remember the rest. Anyway, to satisfy your curiosity, why not see for yourself? All you need is a mask.
I have a mask already, so
Like
we're
this
good.
one?
This is the mask of the laureate. What an honour to meet the new laureate in person. Yes, this one will do perfectly. The laureate enjoys the same privileges as the host of this festival, so please enjoy yourself tonight.
Well, that was weird. Anyway. Echoes, and it's a party down here. A lot of people are wearing masks. I'm looking like Day of the Dead. Wear your mask right now, dude. Oh, I recognize that jellyfish. Oh, that's a nice transition.
Cantarella? What's she doing here?
God knows the answer, Rover. No idea. Head to the central square where the Night of Remembrance is said, oh, we're doing spectral work for this. Interesting. There's a jellyfish.
Meet you again.
What is it with women being behind the MC just speaking close to their ear? Is it just like how women just tend to be so seductive or something?
Tired of heavenly views, are we? Are you here to savor the underworld's wonders and dance?
Sorry, I did Genshin earlier today. Just so you know. You must have missed it.
Why not? What harm could there be in a ghost of the deep reveling among spirits?
So you're also a ghost of the deep.
Also, what are you implying?
You showed a strange message to Cantarella?
On the Night of Remembrance, it's only natural that the departed return to the mortal realm for their unfulfilled wishes. Still, it'd be best if they didn't stir up trouble for the living.
Okay, that look on the Rover is a bit concerning to me.
In my humble opinion, lost souls find peace only when their wishes are fulfilled. Then perhaps they'll stop haunting people. Since fate has brought you here, why not offer your aid to those poor restless souls? I'll join you, of course.
I don't usually do ghost work.
Ah, the familiar confusion of a first-timer. But fret not, for I will be your guide through this unforgettable night, step by step. Every Night of Remembrance brings its own theme, and this year, it's the Ghost Girl. Imagine this. An innocent girl lost in the dark sea, fear ripping her apart as her soul drifts away, while her body sinks ever deeper into the abyss. Despair consumes her bit by bit, until she transforms into a monstrous phantom. A thrilling story, don't you agree? Like savoring a medium-rare lamb chop served with oysters. One tender slice and the crimson juice spills.
Okay, tongue action now, calm down.
Flavor to the already exquisite dish.
I'm not sure. Okay.
Then consider it a simple appetizer for tonight. Now, back to our topic. Hidden among the stalls set up for tonight are 3 riddles entwined with the tale of the ghost girl. Yet these stalls are rather elusive. Rumor has it that they might even be run by demons. But of course, there are no demons in this world. Only distorted frequencies, or men cloaked in disguise, driven by their unmet desires. Dealing with them requires no money. Instead, they sift through your desires, choosing what to claim for themselves. Isn't that enchanting? There's no thrill in simply buying all your heart's desires with mere money. And now, We have the main course for tonight. Whoever solves all 3 riddles and uncovers the mystery of the ghost girl can ask the host for an elixir.
I also noticed that her tongue actually has the tacit word. That's interesting.
Whether to turn stones into gold,
Her tongue has the
grant
tacit
eternal youth,
tacit field
or
mark.
even bring the dead back to life. Whichever you want, this potion is here to make it real.
No, 4 options, huh?
Such admirable restraint. However, it's too late to withdraw from this game, as the ghosts have already begun to shadow your every step. According to that message, bringing those ghosts back to the mortal realm might clear the effects weighing on you. So might I suggest we collaborate to win the elixir that brings the dead back to life? I could also use that elixir myself. Well, it requires more than you might imagine. The finest ingredients, precise procedures, impeccable techniques, and of course, the proper mood. But with you at my side, even the most intricate elixir would be a delight to create. I'd love to explore this with you, be it elixir or poison.
Okay.
Offer your soul, surrender your flesh. Call the lost from their rest.
That sounds uncanny.
Oh, sorry. Forgive me if it unsettles you. It's an old folk song about
How
magic
does
remembrance.
how does her jiggle
They
physics
say
work?
its eerie melody has a strange frequency that can draw the attention of ravenous demons. Ah, I can feel it now. There it is. The first stall.
Cantarella steps forward with unwavering certainty, her movement as real, drifting like a ghost. At this moment, she seems capable of summoning demons herself. Without hesitation, you follow her lead.
Welcome. Would you like to reach for the brightest star in the sky? Or indulge in the greatest joy of the mortal world? Or maybe nothing could ever satisfy your endless desire.
Always so playful, Mammon. Unfortunately, my friend here isn't driven by greed. All we seek is the first riddle of the ghost girl, to set the tone for tonight. After all, even the smallest catch can serve as a splendid entree for a grand feast.
I see. But nothing comes for free. If you want it, you'll have to trade me something entertaining. Perhaps a loaf of bread that speaks. Oil that melts into water. Or a glimpse into Thessalia's hidden past.
How about a special performance from the laureate?
Oh, just for me? That would be an honor I'd truly relish.
The strange frequency surrounding you seems to urge you to perform. A melody floods your mind and your fingers move involuntarily as a beautiful melody flows from your fingertips.
How marvelous. I hear the sounds of birth
Drink of
and
water.
doom, of everlasting mountains and seas, and the fierce pulses of life. This is life's symphony, each note threaded by the loom of time, more alluring than any siren's call.
Huh?
As promised, here is the first riddle, the siren's song. Long ago, a group of girls followed the siren's call out of town. They journeyed to the crown atop the mountain, and to the waterfall that cascaded into the depths below. Beyond this riddle I, Mammon, have yet another gift to offer for your performance. Please take this music box. It's dusty with age, but it might just sing again with a song like you just played.
That person does seem a bit extra.
Yeah.
It's understandable. Hearing a laureate perform is an honor, a blessing for everyone in Renacita. Even this music box should be humming along in admiration.
Okay. Cantarella tests the music box, but it doesn't work as expected.
Oh, so that's why this little thing isn't behaving. Someone must have silenced it, leaving it unable to sing.
Yep. Cantarella's fingers move deftly as she tinkers with the music box, but it remains silent. As Cantarella examines it, you notice the music box has a unique shape.
If you look at this music box from above, doesn't it resemble a big apple?
Now that you mention it, indeed it does. Perhaps Mammon has offered us a little aperitif.
Okay, why did Cantarella glitch there for a split second?
All right. I know where we need to go next. The second riddle is waiting for us.
Apple vendor Beelzebul.
I know what you came for. Without exceptional insight and unparalleled courage, all you'll end up with are mere scraps. If you lack what I seek, then just swallow the scraps with the ashes.
Good enough for the fishes, perhaps, but hardly something to serve at the table. This distinguished friend of mine deserves nothing less than the finest dish and the freshest apple.
Well then, give it a try. May you find the freshest apple. Go on, make a choice. Let's see if this apple holds the prize you seek.
3 apples, 1 out of 3 chance of winning, 2 out of 3 chance of death. A reassuring glance. Her eyes shimmer like a moonlit sea as she gazes at the apple and gestures gracefully.
That one, please.
So, the rumors are true. Nothing escapes your keen gaze, Cantarella the Bane. This little taste of luck is just a starter. Now, allow me to serve the main dish. Here comes the second riddle. The red apple. The girls lined up for their apples, each one in a vivid, glistening red. But why would apples appear in the deep sea? Whether it brings luck or misfortune, taste it and see for yourselves.
People of Renacita often use coin tosses for divination. Heads up signifies good fortune, a sign of following the sacred path. Tails up, however, invites misfortune, a mark of defiance against the divinity.
Odd way to explain that analogy. The front of the coin features a doll in a red hat, while the back shows one in blue. The coin has an unusual appearance with uneven, ribbed edges.
Are these dolls blessed or cursed? Perhaps the last riddle will give us a clue.
Okay. And why a small glide here? Feels a bit excessive, but okay. Doll vendor. Okay.
Which is the most beautiful among these dolls? This one has bright eyes.
That one has a nice nose. And that one there has red lips. Wait, this one's got to be a bit less pretty. Can't let it outshine me. Oh, so frustrating. They're all gorgeous, but none quite live up to my standards. Now tell me, what do you think? Which doll stands out the most?
Cantarella's games seem to reflect a stormy sea veiled in layers of mist that hide her feelings. After a moment, she picks up the doll with the
If
red
we
hat.
obey the divine will, does that really bring us luck?
As you hold the doll, its features suddenly sharpen and become lifelike. Its delicate brows, bright eyes, and elegant attire seem to come to life in the blink of an eye.
Wonderful. As long as you follow the divinity, luck will surely be on your side. Now, for dessert, I present you with fortune cookies. This is the last riddle. The round hat. A girl dons her red dancing shoes and wears a scarlet hat, ready for the final act of her performance. Now, all the riddles are in your hands. Whether the answers will rise like bubbles from the witch's cauldron, well, that's up to you.
Alright.
Look! It's the Mandalorian.
My,
do you guys
oh
want?
my, but who's beside him? Looks like some kind of noble lady.
Listen. Confidential. Made decisions. Uh-huh.
Now
That-
all the riddles are here.
That previous
like
dialogue
fish
we did.
return to the sea.
We'll probably keep that in mind.
However, they are entangled in a maze of seaweed.
Great.
How would you free them from the maze?
Try to find a connection between these
Let's
items.
A dusty, broken music box, a cog-like lucky coin, and a doll in a red hat. They're all out of production now. None of the music boxes these days use this kind of cog. Looks like these little trinkets are relics from the past.
How about we put them
Good
together?
catch. As a girl, I used to while away those endless, quiet hours in the castle by playing with such things. Perhaps some part of me still remembers what to do. No, I'm certain I still do.
Cantarella places the doll on the music box's pedestal and slides the cog-like coin into the slot. Click. The missing cog clicks back onto place. Just like that, the fish breaks free from the maze of seaweed.
It seems all we need is the laureate's performance to breathe life back into this old relic.
Alright. Time to play it again. And then
The show begins.
interesting. Oh, wait. The melody evokes a sense of familiarity, reminding you of that place, Portovino Castle. Sorry. It only strengthens your suspicion that the ghost girl must be connected to the Visalia castle. A sharp headache interrupts your thoughts. The distorted frequency is intensifying. Through the pain, you find a reason to visit the Visalia castle.
What was that? My head. This pain's getting worse. I need a break somewhere.
You've been under this influence far too long, especially in a place filled with spirits. I should have warned you sooner. You need a proper rest, and we're not far from Thessalio Fells. Come to my castle. I have potions there that can help ease the strain.
All right. Here we are. Nice jellyfish. Interesting tea.
Hope this can help you feel better.
Thank you. What's this?
This potion is crafted from freshly crushed barnacle leaves, mixed with the sap of violaca, sea ochre, and sea apple, all fermented in a glass vial. Each of these lovely plants is cultivated here, hand-picked, sorted, and blended by my own hands. As the poisonous ingredients entwine, their toxins soften over time, like nightmares transforming into the sweetest dreams.
I do notice that there's a collectible on top of that house, or on top of that castle. I'll keep that in mind.
Don't worry. It's perfectly safe, and even delightful. Drink up, and rest a while. Though I may not be able to lift the curse binding you just yet, I can certainly help tame it for now. Ah, excuse me for a moment. It's time I tend to the flowers.
All right. The potion eases your headache, bringing clarity to the mind. With renewed focus, you try to explore the castle for more clues. Okay, before we go, before we continue on with the quest, there is that pickup that I found, so let's go up here and just get it real quick. Oh, it's up there, I know. Oh shoot. Got it. Nice. Actually, are we able to find Cantarella here somewhere, or we're not able to?
Cherish every gain.
At least there's a chest that we can pick up. What is it that you want? Wait, isn't she the exact same girl with the exact same hat that was part of the riddles that they told us? A striking resemblance to the one worn by the dancing doll in the music box. Sensing that her presence here is no coincidence, you brace yourself to ask her some bold questions. Excuse me, who are you? The girl attempts to speak, but all that escapes is unintelligible mumbling. Not decisively before running off to another area. Gotta go catch up. Oh, a sea apple. Interesting. Are you trying to show me this plant? The girl nods. The crimson plant resembles an apple, yet it seems more like a peculiar marine creature.
Apple. Apple in the sea. Sea apple!
Sea apples are known to be poisonous. This clue must be the key to solving the riddle of the red apple. Before you can ask the girl anything more, she has already run to another spot. Let's move. Alright, no chest here. The jellyfish-like plant. Okay. Jelly rose. The girl nods. The plant resembles an apple, yet it seems more like a peculiar marine creature.
Jelly rose. Round hat.
Yeah?
Could the round hat worn by the girl in the riddle actually be a poisonous jelly rose Medusa? If that's true, then the ghost girls indeed have a connection to the Phasaelius. I need to discuss this with Cantarella.
Yeah. The girl nods decisively before running off to another area. This really does feel like hide and seek though, yeah. At the front of the courtyard now. You find Cantarella finishing a dance under the moonlight. Her graceful movements seem meant to regulate certain frequencies. And all I can do is slow clap.
You've made it here. I'm glad to see you're feeling better. Now, we can finally have a proper conversation. Did you come all this way for me? Or are you in search of the secrets slumbering in the deep?
Both.
Such greed. Rest assured, I'm here to unravel the secrets with you, as I promised.
What exactly are the sea apples and the jelly roses in the garden used for?
The crimson sea apple, also called the alluring reaper, is a dangerous plant. A single bite can lead to paralysis, suffocation, or the excruciating pain of a burnt throat and torn organs, ultimately bringing its victim an agonizing death. As for the jelly roses, their blooms will transform into jelly rose medusae. These little ones can produce a neurotoxin that induces intense hallucinations, and in extreme cases, causes the body to seize and twist in a violent, uncontrollable dance of death. The two lethal plants have been meticulously nurtured by generations of the Phasalia family, flourishing within the gardens of Portoveno Castle for centuries.
So my guess was correct. The red apple in the second riddle refers to the sea apple, and the round hat in the last riddle points to the jelly rose Medusa. As for the first riddle, Siren's Song, The crown atop the mountain and the waterfall that cascaded into the depths below clearly points here. A crown-like castle that sits atop a jagged cliff with a waterfall rushing down. It seems the girls in the riddle were lured into the Portovino castle. The strange frequencies coming from the music box probably reflect the suffering of the ghost girls who were poisoned and tortured in the castle.
Jeez.
But why? Why would the Phasalia family do this? I don't believe you'd engage in such senseless cruelty or take pleasure in others' suffering. There should be a reason behind this. Wait. There's one Phasalia tradition that might explain it. The Divine Trials. It's a ritual to select a maiden of extraordinary willpower. A Phasalia who can withstand the Thenodian's whispers. I assume such extreme methods were needed for the trials.
Well, I never imagined you'd solve the mystery so quickly. You never cease to amaze me. The truth behind the Ghost Girl riddle is none other than the grim secret of the Divine Trials. The blood and tears shed in these trials throughout the years have seeped into this castle and concocted what we now call the Sea of Ghosts. There, past and future intertwine, and Phasalia's ancient secrets cling to the cracks of time like grotesque scabs. With you by my side, I would relive that trauma and unfold the layers of forsaken time for a closer look. And if you find these scabs have somehow crept onto my very flesh, and feel the need to cut them away, I'll place my full trust in you and leave it in your hands.
Why do you trust me so much?
Ever since I guided you to the sanctuary, you've seen through me, and all that the Phasalia family conceals.
Is this supposed to be the Renacida version of Yinling going really close to the rover now?
I've witnessed you cleanse the chaos of the inverted tower, restoring order to the heavens.
Ooh, that's a nice background.
If you are the one to pass final judgment on me, it would be the highest honor. Now, the answers we seek lie in the depths of fierce undercurrents. Will you join me and dive into the deep sea?
Of course. I've seen it all.
You're like a pearl from the deepest sea, but scratch. Once we enter the sea, I'll be right by your side, tightly. No poisonous creature shall harm you. For you are the one I've chosen.
I think I'm ready to go.
Excellent. Together we dive into the Sea of Ghosts.
I'll admit, Cantarella really has slowly started to grow on me. But
Is this still Portovino Castle?
I'd probably still pick Shorekeeper over
Something
Cantarella
feels-
regardless.
Frequencies have enveloped the entire castle, forming these whispers of the past. Piece together these fragile clues, and the answers will emerge on their own. But do take caution. One wrong step in these murky depths, and we may be drawn into an endless abyss. With a bit of light, though, we can hold back the darkness.
Let's hope. So now we have Cantarella as a child character with us here.
The tides have whispered of your arrival.
Oh. Okay, lag spike. Well, we gotta take the lamp.
Though the black of the sea is overwhelming, I've managed to preserve the last ray of light. You see, light is something that darkness can never fully devour. As long as it flickers, it can guide us out. I, Cantarella Thessalia, hereby grant you unrestricted passage through Portoveno Castle. Let us explore and weave through the past and future together.
Twisted frequencies permeate the castle, giving birth to twisted sphere where past and future intertwine. Use the lamp given to you by Cantarella in certain areas to travel between different dimensions. In the Sea of Ghosts, remnants of jellyfish float in circular areas. Use the lamp within these zones to travel to different dimensions. Ah!
We are now in a fragment.
This is like HSR.
You've done well.
This is literally like this is literally what Star Rail did with Euphorius.
Entirely real.
This is probably exclusive to just Cantarella's story quest.
What it chooses to show, which means we must uncover the hidden truth ourselves. Spirits bound in the cracks
Oh
of
boy.
time. Please set them free with the light. They can capture the far too long.
This is interesting. This is some pretty good combos though. Looks like a self-infinite. Enemies from alternate dimensions shot in shadows, immunity, a fall for his tab. Use the lamp to switch to the respective dimensions. Okay. So yeah, we need to. Oh, there they go. Through the initial selection, you must forge ahead. Complete, strive, and fight for your place. Show your strength, wisdom, courage, and perseverance as you journey through the depths to become the Thessalia Maiden. Candidates include Mandragora, Hebadon, and Cantarella. In this trial, you must select the 3 most toxic sea apples in the depths and bring them back by any means necessary. Use of any external tools to determine the toxicity or aid in retrieval is strictly forbidden. May the power of the Thessalia bloodline awaken within you.
A potion that can grant any wish. Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
The girls must have been lured here by such impossible promises. Cantarella, since you were part of the trials yourself, why not just tell me the secret?
Well, that's easier said than done.
There. We're surrounded by twisted frequencies. It seems they're guiding us towards the truth of the divine trials. And that truth holds the key to solving the Ghost Girl mystery. During the trials, the ever-present abyss silently watched over us. I can feel that the Sonorosphere has recreated that same ominous gaze. If I were to reveal everything about the past all at once, this Sonoro could grow unstable, or even collapse, drowning us in its wake.
So I guess we just gotta play along then.
To keep us safe, we must tread carefully and avoid taking reckless actions.
Yeah.
So let's listen carefully to what the sea is trying to tell us.
Find a sea apple. And we gotta clear the contamination. There are 2 that we can find, and yeah. Here we go. And this Serio, that's cool though. That's the first one. Yours, Chloe.
The divine trials stand as a hallowed tradition of the Phasalia family. A ritual that demands every family member to offer their daughters to face the ordeal. Yet tales of these perils have driven some to seek out young girls resembling their own and use them as substitutes. These girls' parents are often offered a generous sum of money or sweet promises as compensation. Behind this intricate web stands the late head of Phasalia. To him, the Phasalia daughters who had been replaced were nothing more than useless stones. The substitutes, however, he considered rough gems that could be polished into dazzling jewels through suffering. For him, regardless of blood, the maiden must be a Phasalia. To this end, no sacrifice was too great.
Oh, the
Leave
slag.
it to me.
Together we stand.
Why not savor this?
Pick up the book.
This book looks familiar.
Open the secret
Just
bookshelf
put it
door.
back on the right shelf, like how you did before.
Oh, through the crack in the wall.
Who will sink into the depths of me? Surge of deep tides. Surge of deep tides. Silence.
One with the sounds. Nowhere to hide. No hesitation.
Well, there's another sea apple. 4 different poisons. Not all Phasalias are bad.
To avoid the watchful eyes, the girls formed secret pacts in whispers. Hum a special tune. Use the right color. Knock on the door 3 times every 2 seconds. In the cold, unfathomable sea, they clung to each other, seeking warmth and comfort. The little fish huddled close, unaware of who might vanish or what tomorrow would bring.
How to open the bookshelf door. Huh? All right. So we can't go through there. Can't break it. So we gotta shift the time. Deliver the book.
Well done. You never disappoint me. They say most questions can be answered in books. But can they really?
We don't know yet. Oh no. They censored the deer, but it's still from Chloe. For JoJo's sake, I won't give up.
The Phasalia family is built on poison. And from a young age, every Phasalia child is introduced to it. Years of exposure gradually build up our resistance. At first we suffered, but over time, few poisons could harm us. We are no longer merely the bearers of poison. We become the poison itself.
Now to bring the sea apple back. The above candidates have passed the trial of poison. Please take a moment to rest and prepare for the second trial. Stillness, darkness, and silence. Fail, and you'll be lost in the darkness. Pass, and you'll face an even greater darkness. For the merciless poison, there are no winners. Oh, and we're forced to put them down. That's upsetting.
One with the sounds. Endure and defy.
Oh, this lag. Ow. Oh. The answer remains submerged, yet from the ripples of the past, a familiar door
Maybe
rises.
try knocking 3 times, as the girls once did. Knock. Knock. Knock.
Interact with the door. Toss a show credit. Nah. Not gonna do it 3 times. A strange sensation creeps into your hand as you knock. You immediately sense the shift in the surrounding frequencies. Behind the door, you catch the faint scent of seawater soaked pages and the soft sound of jellyfish tentacles brushing through the waves.
It seems safe here. We can catch our breath amid the surging undercurrents. Even in the depths of the sea, there would be a place for resting. Like the eye of a storm. Perhaps we should take a moment to explore this room. It seems like an ideal setting to gather our thoughts. Or simply rest.
Optional. Taught to Cantarella. Use sensor to search for hidden secrets. Observe the jellyfish. Jelly Rose Medusa. Well, I failed to do that. Great. Well, we can leave the room, but we're not going to do that just yet. These
Every
girls.
girl came from different backgrounds, each with their own unique personality, yet the same determination. Even as poison gnawed at their bodies, they never lost faith in a future where freedom might bloom.
That's it. Multiple secrets remain in this room. Let's go explore them. Inspect the sketchbook. Gold apple.
Young girls are always brimming with dreams. Though their bodies are caged, their hearts take flight, winging freely through realms of imagination. They recorded these ideas on paper, each word melting into a sweet candy to soothe their sorrows. I still remember there was a bookshelf that kept many such pure, sweet fantasies.
There's 2 more that remain. Let's go get those. Read the note. An aged diary rests before you. Its pages filled with notes the girls once exchanged. The cute symbols, paired with messy handwriting, pull you back to those memories of long lost past. One too painful to dwell on. If we deliver the book once more. 6 princess variants. Though time has yelled these pages, the girls' laughter and joy still dance vividly across each line. But it remains trapped on paper, lost to time. It doesn't look like there's anything left for us to take a look. Though this place does look pretty cool, though. Wouldn't be surprised if this would be a good ritual spot for people who wish for Cantarella. Or so I think.
Before opening the door, have you ever imagined a scene where seawater rushes out, flooding everything before you? But for now, I don't think that will happen. We haven't quite reached the deep waters yet. Should we go now and see what the jellyfish are trying to say?
Let's go.
Lovely. Don't forget to knock 3 times. Darkness breeds the unknown, and the unknown gives birth to fear. In a place like this, the only anchor you can rely on is the faint light by your side. Trust its guidance. It will clear a path through the shadows and quell your fears.
And it looks like we're underwater in this alternate dimension.
From these delicate drifters truly
But
light
we're
up
talking.
the entire sea.
The most venomous jellyfish from the sea. So, oh, there's teams. Okay. In this spacious room, it's just you and Cantarella. Her gaze lingers on you, dark and endless, like a bottomless
It
abyss.
seems like fate insists we move as one, side by side. In the realm of poison, none can rival the Jelly Rose Medusa. Ah, a scent I know well. There's a Jelly Rose Medusa lying in wait just a little deeper. They tend to be wary when alone, their nerves quick to tingle at the slightest move. But worry not. I know what to do.
Alright.
What a divine breeze.
I have also noticed that there's a chest here, so I might as well pick them up.
We desire, and so we find.
Huh. Multiple chests and rooms, but here's a jellyfish. That's locked. Alright.
Ah, I know this bookshelf well. Today it seems ambitious, hungry enough to devour 2 books at once. One titled Past, the other Present.
Oh, continue onward. Oh, there's a chest here, so let's go pick it up.
Luck does seem to favor you.
Nothing's hidden over here. Let's move.
Are we prisoners to the insatiable appetite for knowledge? Ever-expanding void. Yet I trust your eyes. They'll see through the cracks hidden within.
One with the sounds. Endure and defy.
Together we stand!
Alright. Continue onward. Yeah, this seems way too suspicious.
annotation.
Not to leave. Oh.
What we want has a way of appearing when least expected.
Pick up the
An
book.
empty shell. The remnants that past has left behind. Just one more to go. The shadow cast by present. This one isn't picky. It's a mere accident born from the twists of time.
Inspect the sketchbook. Many books seem to have leafed through, their pages adorned with sketches and annotations in diverse handwriting styles. Judging by the fresh ink, these touches were added not long ago.
Now both past and present are ours. Go ahead. Knock upon the door where future lies waiting.
Well, we got both books we need. Let's deliver them, and there's our target.
Frightened away, our lethal yet delicate little friend. Looks like we need to handle these two first.
One side, the other. That's a successful parry. A gentle glimmer lingers where the jellyfish once was, as though it is trying to tell you something.
Hebena. She was such a timid girl, like a frightened rabbit. She'd peek out from behind Mandragora, her little face half hidden. She cried so often. I still remember the day she brought me tea laced with mercury. Her hands trembled so much, tears spilling into the cup as she tried to serve it. Such a good girl, really. So I couldn't bring myself to refuse her. Had I not drunk it, the abyss closing in on us would have taken us both. The tea itself, well, it was tolerable. Certainly better than sea apple. Just a bit of burning, a touch of dizziness, and a pounding ache in the head. Whether it was her tears that softened the poison, or my body's quiet resilience, I recovered quickly enough. Only through suffering could the girls of the trials steal a fleeting moment of peace. Forgive me. I shouldn't linger in memories. After all, it's the present and future that truly matter, wouldn't you say?
Build a path upward. Oh. Cannot open the wheel at that state.
Our delicate little friend seems to have slipped above us. I'll find us a way.
Ah, here we go. Time to ascend. bouncy jellyfish. Coming in contact with the umbrella of a bouncy jellyfish will bounce the resonator upward. Only in the current dimension.
Luck does seem to favor you.
Alright, a portion of it. Requires a transfer. Another chest we can pick up.
We desire, and so we find. Look, there it is, just a step away.
Oh, cape physics, nice. Or Kernan, I mean, not cape.
It seems everyone desires this jellyfish. Expired obsessions rarely moving to
Oh, it's getting darker now. Getting a lot worse.
Surge of deep tides.
Great.
What we want has a way of appearing when least expected.
Okay, I was not ready for that.
Sentinel protection.
Got him.
Mandragora, just like her name, was a bright yet lethal flower. Oh, please don't misunderstand. Lethal is the highest praise for a Physalia. She clung to every teaching of the head of our family, shaping herself so meticulously that her thoughts and her very self vanished, lost to the family's cold framework. I saw the weight of what she gave for that trial, all for a cause that was barely worthy of her sacrifice. So, when she served me the scone, dipped in the essence of jelly rose, I didn't hesitate to swallow it all. She was much tougher than Hebanon, but still, behind her unwavering gaze, I caught a flicker of reluctance, a shadow of something almost tender. As for the poison, the sensation was... I felt like I was drowning in slow waves, my body twitching without control, and my vision slipping into a soft blur. And somewhere within that haze, I saw us transformed. Birds, perhaps, dancing on a sunlit shore, carefree and joyful. But then I woke up. There was no sunlit shore around, and I lay here, as ever, in this cold abyss.
Now to deliver the jellyfish. Time to take the jellyfish back. Check the second notice. But why?
Seems like this little one is ready for a duel, trying to take your life with its venom. But I despise unnecessary fights. Hand it to me. Yes, just place it gently here.
You've already endured this before.
Nothing to fret about, dear. I've long since made my peace with poison. This jellyfish, a remnant of the past, can't harm me now.
Uh-oh.
You have such a kind heart. Always ready to take on burdens, even while carrying your own. But some weights belong only to those who've already weathered their storms. So, let me bear this one. See? I'm fine.
Must protect that spa, by the way. Oh, but it's straining her. Yep,
Come now.
her arm.
We've more to uncover.
She really has burdened a lot. Cantarella Phasalia and Annis Phasalia have passed the second trial. The loss of our two beloved family members weighs heavily upon us all. However, as Phasalias, it is our duty and privilege to continue with the trials. For the rise of the maiden, we stand unwavering, prepared to bear any cost.
Jellyfish have no voice. They simply
Oh wow, look, oh that's
drift
a nice
in the
art.
tide, struggling to let their faint glow disperse the darkness. Yet, here it is, a small shimmer of light, escaping the grip of the past to reach us now. Ah, it seems a subtle shift has taken place. I can smell danger. Let's look closely and see what new presence lingers here.
Oops, sorry, hit the mic by accident. We're missing a book. This one must be it. This looks like some sort of poem.
The waves came crashing, eager to snuff out every spark they found. Poison and whispers slithered in, seeking to clip every wing. Sweet dreams were shelved away, locked tight, only to wither into silent, brittle tears.
You sense an ominous presence emanating from the bookshelf. The next moment, it takes shape before you. Something falls from the fading chaotic frequencies. Its form is twisted like a lump of flesh torn from the abyss. It's a book. This text looks really, really scary to read. The girl's despair seeps on the book's pages, winding around your heart. You press the book shut, your chest tight, and draw a deep breath to steady yourself. I just hope they're okay. A doll wearing a red hat has appeared out on the table out of nowhere, drawing your attention. You recall someone saying it is a symbol of fortune. As long as you follow the divinity, luck will surely be on your side. But is it really so? You are lost in thought as a door silently appears behind you. Cantarella? Are you alright?
I stand perfectly well right before you. Tears wouldn't grant me mercy, and I never intended to blindly follow rules that were never meant to be kind. I earned my place, my own way. That's why I stand here now, able to share this with you.
Time to interact with the door.
There's a weight to the air behind. A mixture of whispers from the deep, dried tears, and the stale, lingering scent of blood. Behind this is the deep water zone. Are you ready to face the relentless surges? The place ahead is beyond the reach of light, like the night sky devoid of stars, hungry to consume everything within.
Let's go.
It will be dark and murky there. Please stay close to me.
Now we're able to talk to the ballerina doll. But why? The doll's lifeless face stares at you as a prickling unease crawls up your spine.
Final performance? Begin soon? Hat? Unfit. Help me. Bring the round hat.
They're talking about Round Hat's fun performance. The doll hesitates for a moment, then lowers its head, remaining silent. You're affected by the jellyfish, aren't you?
No, it's merely some old memories resurfacing. Don't worry. I'm quite well. When I entered this place, I knew that certain memories would seek me out, even if I did not wish for them to. Seems I'm not as resilient as I thought.
Now to search for the round hat. But where? Oh god. R3 analog drift. Can we go in here? We can't. Okay.
Here, the past and future, dreams and reality, are intricately intertwined, inseparably bound. The chaotic frequencies here might have trapped the light. Let's try once more, gently. Patience and encouragement always help.
And there we go.
Who will sink into the depths with me? Surge of deep tides.
strange poster. A bizarre poster announcing the final performance. The two dolls on it look strangely similar.
We've scoured every inch of the backstage, including every shadowed corner. It seems the round hat isn't here.
Catch up to the doll. Huh?
Luck does seem to favor you. Who will sink into the depths?
Something's not right.
At long last, the final performance.
Fine.
And fight.
Find the right doll.
The maiden's crown will soon appear.
And rest upon one among you.
Round hat for you. Take them.
The doll thrusts a round hat into your hands with no further explanation. The red velvet of the hat gleams as if coated in a girl's shimmering tears. It's like a maraschino cherry on a frosted cake. Sweet, yet bitter. Now to deliver the round hat to the doll.
Round hat. Thank you. Odd, but thank you. The final performance begins now. Go. The front. Closer. Clear. Reassured.
The doll's broken words seem to suggest you step closer to the stage for a clear view. But reassured? Who should feel reassured? You or the doll? The answer may lie ahead once the performance begins.
Showtime. Need light.
The doll's face is expressionless, yet its gaze lingers unmistakably on the lamp in your hand.
Light. Lamp.
The frequencies are too chaotic. No worries. We'll try again.
Oh no. And it's starting to take a toll on Cantarella now. She's not feeling well. Oh boy. Oh, here we go. Jeez. Uh-oh. Interesting.
You must be Annis.
Yep.
And also Girl A, who couldn't speak, but managed to send me that message.
You want us to save Cantarella?
You want me to find her, right?
I see. Alright.
We better watch ourselves. They might have tricks up their sleeves we can't even imagine.
We're in third person
How
now,
dare she
or
show up in
in
the
a special
town after
cinematic
everything they
viewpoint.
did?
Will the lost souls truly return home?
That is one beautiful jellyfish, I'll give you that. Oh, I can't pause.
We better watch ourselves. They might have tricks up their sleeves we can't.
Without hesitation, okay. And we can't run too, just so you know.
How dare she show up in the town after everything they...
The Cantarella I know is unbreakable. She will never falter, even if you drown her with all these malicious whispers. And you certainly won't shake me either.
Your trust has opened the heart of the deep.
Truly light up the entire sea. Yes, just
She opens her arms, offering a gentle embrace.
I, Cantarella Thessalia, value every promise I make.
Run to her.
And vow to see them through. Besides, there are certain places that only you may be able to reach.
Light the lamp and find her.
Come now. We've more to uncover.
And there we go.
All those years of lying and scheming, and what have you gained? A tarnished reputation.
Who are you?
Away from this, Cantarella.
Well, because we have the lamp, we're now able to reveal him.
Remember the little you, the youngest, the most neglected of all the Thessalias. You always lingered by your cauldron, and only smiled when a bird fluttered past the window. You loathe our rules, yet they have already seeped into your very existence.
Oh, it's lagging in the cutscene too. Great.
Tell me, have you ever considered leaving?
My dear lord, I've already gifted you the sweetest of dreams. But why do you still cling to this earthly burden? You watched with satisfaction as I climbed over the fallen, ascended the steps to glory, and wore the thorned crown. Was that not enough for you?
Illusions are no match for poison, Cantarella. False bubbles burst, and here we are. The end of it all.
Well, you see, illusions can also lead to true beauty. Your obsession, corrupted by whispers, has become a shadow over the castle. A deluge of delusions that shouldn't exist in this world. I can feel the pain those whispers inflicted upon you. Allow me to free you from them. Once more.
Leave it to me.
Here we go.
The abyss may reside in shadows, but even the deepest darkness cannot endure the touch of light.
Dodge and counterattacks to charge up the lamp's energy. Okay. parry system is really dumb sometimes.
It now burns brighter. Now is the time. Let the light shine brighter.
Endure and defy.
Mandatory.
We haven't fully banished the whispers. Watch out! The twisted obsession is returning to the shadow.
So yeah, back to charging the lamp. Again.
Leave it to me.
Ow.
The nerve. Oh, this will be fun. Why not save this? Now, free him from the Thermodium's whispers.
I didn't mean to do that. Thanks.
Shadow descends.
Take a breath. Sleep. In the whispers of silence.
And there we go.
My lord, I offered you the sweetest of dreams and safeguarded your legacy when you departed. I have entrusted Phasaelia's true faith to one most deserving, and the Threnodians' deceptions in the inverted tower have been laid bare. No more whispers shall haunt us. Our children are freed from the cruel burdens of those trials. Now, you too shall find release from the Threnodians' whispers.
So now we know. To where it started. So, this is the answer?
Nothing escapes your eyes, does it?
We're here, alive and well. In that hellish duel, Cantarella shielded us with illusions.
It all started with a false hope. An elixir to grant any wish was said to be here. We dived into darkness, choked down fear. Nothing's here but the deep and ourselves. The elixir was our blood and tears. Yet the Bane gave us sweet dreams. At last, through the shadows, we reached the end.
Nice.
Once Cantarella took charge of the family, she shielded us, keeping us safe in the castle's depths. The Order's members were always prying, eager to find out the truth. I knew if we went out recklessly, we'd only invite danger. Though, I really miss my home.
more than I can say. Fortunately, Cantarella holds the Night of Remembrance every year. With our masks, we can slip away, even just for a while, back to our village. It's always a great comfort to see Jojo living happily and in good health.
My dear, from this night forward, you're free to be with your families. The gentleman here has solved the riddles. Together, he and I will craft the elixir of revival.
I think I'm getting the picture now.
Since the Threnodians' lies were unraveled, the frequencies and situations on the outside have shifted. Thanks to you, the Order is now entangled in its own troubles, too distracted to reach into the Thessalias. Most deeply affected by the Threnodians' whispers was the castle, where the former head was trapped, where innocent girls were lost to the trials. As the Threnodian fell, all these frequencies broke out at once. The long-standing fear, pain, resentment, and repression, all that the whispers had suppressed,
almost done,
burst free,
I think,
becoming a new cage. The shackles of one's spirit were heavier than those from the outside. Yet thanks to you, we shattered those shackles together. I knew then the time had come for the girls to finally go home. I never meant to draw you into this. I was planning to shoulder it all alone. That's why for this year's Night of Remembrance, I took part myself. And as host, I chose Ghost Girls as the theme. My plan was to break through the sea of ghosts, claim that I've solved the riddles and won the elixir of revival, and then use it to send the girls home when the Dance of the Dead begins at midnight.
What about the letter I received?
Your arrival, seemingly by chance, was perhaps destined. The letter wasn't my doing, but I think I know who brought you to my side. She had no intention of hurting you with the abnormal frequencies, but she had been in the Twisted Sonoro for too long. Long enough that she was nearly one with its frequencies. When I saw that letter and sensed something unusual about you, I realized you could no longer stay out of this matter. With a special constitution, you were affected by the frequencies overflowing from the Sea of Ghosts. Looking back, my arrogance blinded me. Forgive me for showing you this weak side of myself. The currents here run deep, and the tangled seaweed is thick. Even I can easily become ensnared. But you helped me untangle these knots and weathered the torrents by my side. Thanks to you, the elixir was much easier to make. That's why I said a skilled brewer is far more important than the ingredients or the process. Please accept my heartfelt gratitude. Thank you for being here, and for staying by my side.
Cantarella, you don't have to bear it all alone anymore. You've got someone you can truly count on now.
You're right. I have one last favor to ask. Could you take the elixir and see the girls home on my behalf?
It would be my pleasure.
The Thessalia doesn't enjoy a good reputation, and some villagers would resist my presence. At this point, causing any complication is the last thing I want. You, however, as the laureate who exposed the lies and turned the impossible into the possible, will carry a weight they can't ignore.
Sorry.
If you're the one to handle this, the people will be convinced. Besides, even if the Order intends to look into this miraculous revival later, Your status and capabilities will hold them back. But putting all that aside, it's with your effort that this elixir was possible. I can think of no one more fitting for this task.
I'll help until all is settled.
Thank you. Both I and the entire Phasalia family will aid you in any way we can. Girls, gather your things. It's time to go home.
Yep.
Thank you, Cantarella, for everything you've done for us for all these years. Now that we're leaving, you'll be left alone here. You should never have had to bear such a heavy burden. I still remember what you told me back then, during the trials. You said you wanted to leave this place behind, go somewhere far away where no one knew you, and live freely. But now, you're staying in this cold castle, bearing it all alone.
As long as I am the head of Phasalia, what happened here remains buried. No more trials, no more innocent lives caught in this web. My freedom for theirs. A fair exchange, wouldn't you say? It's time to leave, my dear.
Yeah.
Tonight, all the riddles are solved. Behold, the elixir of resurrection.
Okay. And another dance.
You are back.
What a night to remember.
Yeah. Has come to a perfect close, and the town settles back into its usual peace.
That was a really long nap. Ah, the strange smell is gone. You smell good again. Oh, I had the best dream. I was dancing with all these cute echoes. Oh, am I interrupting something? Fine. I'll just go take another nap.
Things have returned to normal, it seems. How delightful. It's late. Would you care to come to my castle and rest for the night?
The normal thank you option, or the Riz option.
Oh, the pleasure is mine, my dear.
I wonder how Carlotta's gonna react to all of this. Nice room.
With you here, this castle feels warmer. Your presence may have dispelled the chill that used to linger.
The Phasalia family. The Divine Trials.
Our family's purpose has always been clear. To resist the Threnodian spiritual interference and hold fast to our faith in the Sentinel. The cruel trials were designed to find a maiden with an unbreakable will. Someone who could withstand the Threnodians' whispers and fix her eyes on the true light. Yet, in pursuit of that,
This quest has been over 2 hours long.
Innocent lives were sacrificed without question. I can't accept the so-called necessary sacrifice, one that tramples the will of others in the name of duty. It's nothing but living off the weak. Though it's important to kindle the flames, none should forget those burned to ashes. Those lives shouldn't have been squandered. After all, we are more than just firewood.
So you chose to offer your own strengths.
Yes. When I took up the Sword of Divinity, I felt a presence. Someone far more capable, more suitable. A new possibility emerged. I asked the Sentinel to transfer my second awakening power to that girl.
So fleur-de-lis.
The Sentinel had always wielded the power of separation, but instead agreed to my proposal to combine our strengths. With that power, she confronted the Threnodian. We triumphed, for the moment. But the Threnodian proved to be more difficult than we expected. To stop the brutal divine trials and secure us the final victory, I chose to become the family head, drawing on every resource available to achieve our goal. I pretended to align with the Order to keep the Threnodian off guard, all while searching for a way to fully liberate the Sentinel and end the Threnodian, once and for all. And then, I found you.
So that's why you took me straight to the Sword of Divinity. You must have gone through a lot.
Just as you chose your path, I've chosen mine. I will see it through, whatever it may cost. Besides, compared to what you've endured, my hardships aren't worth mentioning. You defeated the Threnodian in the Inverted Tower, saved the people of Renacita, and freed those young girls. And me as well. The girls are now back home, and the Threnodian's whispers have finally faded from this castle. And with the Order's concessions, the shadows over Renacita are vanishing. Peace has come to us once more. Thanks to you, the days of pain and sacrifice have ended. A calm life. That is the miracle you've brought. As the head of Phasalia, I must offer you a fitting reward for all the efforts you made. An elixir for eternal youth, perhaps? No. Judging from the power of your awakening, it seems you may already possess that. Then, let it be the elixir that turns stone into gold. I, Cantarella Phasalia, hereby offer you the family's entire legacy. Every elixir, and every hidden secret.
Feels like that is a bit too much.
The Phasalias make no unprofitable bargains. It's my privilege to give it all to you. It's been a long day, You deserve a sweet, peaceful sleep. Here, a special elixir I've prepared with albizia flowers. Their gentle, lingering fragrance can waft through reality into your dream.
Oh.
Now, close your eyes and rest. Good night.
Like a siren, enchanting the one that they put their spell in. Yeah, this felt a lot more calmer and a lot more smoother. To even more intimate reasoning. Yeah, so I'm very sorry that I didn't talk too much. I felt pretty immersed doing that story, and that was pretty good. It was probably one of the more calming story quests that I've done, and personally, I truly found myself enjoying it, so... Quest was nice. But yeah... A potion vial. Dream syndrome. How long have I been streaming? 2 hours now? I don't know what to do now. I feel like I've already... I guess this entire quest really was just like doing the entire Cantarella story quest, if we called it there. I can't think of anything else that I want to do. I'll probably do a lot of things in my spare time, but overall the quest was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was pretty calm, and yeah. So, I think I'll probably call this stream here. I know it's a bit shorter than usual, but I think the entire runtime of completing that entire Cantarella story quest really did make up for that, so I'm going to probably go ahead and end it off here. So yeah, to everyone, thank you guys all so much for watching. If you guys do enjoy the content and like what you see, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. That will be good. Appreciate it. We are on the road to 2,000 subscribers, and I appreciate every single one of you guys sticking around to these videos. It definitely means a lot, and I truly appreciate all your support, everyone. Coming up next, we're going to have Dia's birthday, which is the next birthday character coming up in Genshin Impact on the April birthday calendar on the 7th, which is supposed to be Monday, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys there. Alright everyone, thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time, everybody. Peace out, and take care.